My name is Denise Pye from Be More Yoga and Fitness. Haven't been with you for a while. I think the last time I uploaded a video was probably September, a few months ago when I was on holiday. So I've been pretty busy with yoga and fitness, and so I've developed 3 programs since then. So I feel that I need to upload for my clients and anybody else some of the programs now, so I'm going to try and do that over the next few days. So every now and again I might look back at my notes because I have developed them and I've not delivered this one for a while. But this one really is about shoulder openings and posture. So we're going to start off with some grounding in relation to some shoulder openings, hip flexion and some of the hamstring work as well. So to start off with, you will need today a couple of blocks. And we are going to start off in a position, just get my notes so I know what I'm doing. In a position, a seated position, okay, which is a staff pose, toes up. Okay, so just a little warm up, we're going to inhale, arms nice and stretched, forward, forward. Okay, so if you can, touch your toes. If not, it can be ankles or knees. Just make sure your nose is gearing towards your knees, so that you can feel that stretch in your hamstring. On the next inhale, just open your shoulders, place your hands behind your bottom with your wrist facing your bottom. Open the front of your shoulders and clench the shoulder blades. And again, inhale up, exhale forward fold. Inhale up, exhale, same position as you did before. If you can hear something in the background, that's just because I've got the heat on. It's cold outside. So you can inhale up, exhale forward fold, tilting from the hips, making sure you're dropping that head. No contraction in the neck. And last one, inhale back, open the shoulders. Okay, if you have problems with your neck and shoulders, this one may help in relation to sleeping problems. Okay, we're just going to go into the cat-cow. Alright, and we're going to have the blocks here, so we're going to do some work on stretching the shoulders. So I'm just going to put them there for now. Cat-cow, as usual, is a tabletop position, shoulders over wrists. Take an inhale, head up, bottom up, back, a nice little bend in the spine, and an exhale, pull your abdomen in, roll your shoulders and your head down. 3 more times, take an inhale up, exhale, roll your shoulders over, pull your abs in. 2 more times, inhale up, exhale, roll your shoulders, pull your abs in, down. Last time, inhale up, and then roll your shoulders. We're going to do a child's pose. You'd like to place your hands on your blocks. Okay, so when you do your child's pose, you sit back and you're just taking a stretch on the top of your shoulders at the same time. You may not sit back, that's not the issue, it's just about stretching the top of the shoulders and underneath the armpits. So take that lovely stretch to start off. And hold. Feel that in your lateral muscles, underneath, sides that is, and the top of your shoulder. And inhale, come back up. And again, just push back. We're just going to move it a bit now, so move. Inhale, come up from your blocks. Exhale, back down. Inhale, from your blocks. Exhale, back down. Okay, really, really good. So now we're going to do a needle thread. So the options are that you can have your block up here, one block to the right, okay, and one where you want to place your head. We're in a cat-cow position. We're taking our left hand underneath. We're threading it through. So what you need to do is bring your knees a little bit further in, so they're not too far out, to allow you to get in that position. Bring that left arm, thread it through. Place your head on the block and allow the shoulders to stretch. If you don't want to place the head on the block, you can go as low as you want. So that's the one position. If you want to place your head on the block, this will allow you then to take hold of this block, place it as high as you can with a straight arm, stretch the shoulder so you get a stretch on the outside of the right shoulder. You also get a stretch on the inside. Lovely, open shoulder. Come back in. Back to the beginning. Again, you don't have to stretch your arm out, you can stay in the first position. Get the right hand up, over. When you're ready, stretch through. Stretching the back here, the shoulders, and also stretching the top. It's called a needle spread. Bring the hand back in, support setting out that movement, and now place your blocks in a position here, because we're going to do some working within those blocks. Okay, so I'd like you to stand underneath the block, between the blocks, because we're going to be doing some movements within these two blocks. We're going to be doing a chaturanga, low, slowly, opening the shoulders out. We're also going to do a cobra. So if you really struggle with anything with a back bend, only do a small one or remove the blocks completely. Okay, so from side on, take an inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Stay in that position for a minute. Okay. Just let your head drop, crown of the head towards the floor. If you want to soften your knees, that's fine. Nose looking through your legs. Now just coming up a little bit, bending your knees, walk into a plank. This is the plank position. If you want to, you can put your knees on the floor. If you don't feel you can support your body. If you're going to go a little further progression, then take an inhale and lower slowly through, all the way down to the floor. Okay? Top of the feet on the floor, take an inhale up, and cobra. Okay, got that? All the way up to the floor. And again, we're in the plank position, so we're really opening the shoulders at the front, clenching them together at the back. We're going to lift up into plank again, so take an inhale up, and hold. Knees if you want to support that. On the exhale, go down slowly. Lift up into cobra. What you feel there is an opening of the shoulder blades because we're really low between these blocks, but at the same time, you get the shoulders at the back. Last one, toes in, take an inhale up. Push up. Really working your arms and your shoulders. Slowly chaturanga all the way down. And inhale up to cobra. If you want to go halfway, that's fine. Or full. Okay, now just going to lift into downward dog. Onto the blocks. Spine nice and high and lengthened. Just walk through. Okay. Your calves, your Achilles, calves, a little bit on your hamstring. Make sure your head's dropped. Chest towards knees. Just really mobilising the back. Okay. And then walk back up into between your blocks. Take an inhale up for Tadasana. Exhale, hand to heart with your prayer. Okay. So that is where we've really started to work and open the shoulders. So we're now started to work some lunges within that. Okay, and I'll try and show you different sides. So we're back between the blocks again. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you at some point when you bend over to clasp your hands like that, push them down and stretch those two muscles in your neck slowly, nice and gently push them through so that your head's looking through your legs, round with the head down, and it just gives them a gentle stretch. You're going to do that for your neck and your shoulders within this practice. So take an inhale up, in between blocks, and exhale forward. Okay, soften the knees slightly to get your balance. As I suggested before, place your hands and just allow the neck to tilt and straighten in the back of the neck, shoulders to your chest, and a nice gentle pull on the back. Hold. Lovely. You want to straighten your legs, you can do. If you feel that that reflects on the balance, please just release that. Okay, release the hands. Place the knees on the block. Take your left leg back. And place your left knee down for a high lunge. So a low lunge, take an inhale up. And an exhale, just pushing through a little bit forward. Place your hands in this position. Happy hands, palms to the front. Push them back so you can feel shoulder blade pushing together and open the shoulder. Now I'd like you to just place both your hands behind. Clasp the hands behind, push them as low as you can beneath your bottom. Open that shoulder a bit further, just looking into where the ceiling meets your wall, no higher. Hold. If you want to, you can push a little bit further, but it's really just gently. You shouldn't have any pain. Back up, take an inhale up. Place both your hands on the blocks and lift up into high lunge. Okay. When your balance allows you, take an inhale up and happy hands again. Making sure the balance is right, you feel it's completely stable. Now what we're doing now, okay, we're placing our hands behind our neck, lowering our neck again, so straighten it, taking a knee to the floor, then straightening the front leg. And inhale, knee to the floor, straighten the front leg, looking the pressure gently on the neck towards the toes. Knee on the floor, straighten the leg. If you don't want to do this, you can stay up or you can stay down like this and hold. Push your hands right back down to the floor. Take your legs back to join, knees down, lower, and just get yourself into a shoulder stretch in a half child pose. So you feel it all here. It's lovely. We're going to move all the way in a second. When you're ready, lift up into a downward dog. Walk all the way back up to the top. Inhale up, Tadasana. Exhale, hands, prayer to heart. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. Okay? And I will stay in this position so you can see what it looks like from the other side. Take an inhale up, exhale, fold forward. Again, soften the knees if you need to. Push the hand on the head and lower. Gently push the hands forward, chin to chest, stretch and lengthen that neck. Because we're focusing on neck and shoulders tonight. Okay, when you're finished, put your hands on the floor. Take your right leg back this time, drop the knee. Take an inhale up, palms facing each other. Exhale, push forward, And allow the stretch to come all the way across the top of the head. Happy hands, hold. Pushing that back, opening the shoulders, and the shoulder blades together. Now place your hands behind your back, clasp, lengthen, shoulders, front, showing that this clasp goes down to the bottom beneath your buttock, looking up to the ceiling, the wall joints. If you want to push that a little bit further, don't if there's any pain. Inhale up, exhale, come back to the front and left. Entire lunge. Okay, only when you feel the balance is right, you can also stay here if you're not happy with that. Take an inhale up, get your balance. Up your hands again, opening the shoulders. Hands on the neck, bend the neck towards the toes, and adjust yourself ready for the low lunge. Hands down, knee down, straight in front leg. Oops, you can balance sometimes. Knee down, straight in front leg. A little bit of pressure on the neck, pushing down. Knee down, straight leg, looking at the toes. Knee down, straight leg. Lower back. Drop back down, sit, and just stretch your shoulder. If you want to release that stretch, you may come into child's pose, push your hands down. When you feel you're ready, walk into a brief downward dog, walk yourself through, take an inhale up, Uttanasana, hands to prayer to heart. Okay guys, that was the first phase. We're going to do a shoulder roll, okay? And you can use a block if you need to for your head. So, all I'd like you to do now, before we do that, is just sit up on your block. I'm just going to do a test of where you feel you are. So take your right hand down behind your neck and your left hand up, and see if you can meet, touch or clasp. Now I'll just come around and show you how mine looks here. Yours may be here, here or here. It doesn't matter. It's about just trying to bridge that gap. So you've tested that side. That's probably your most dominant side because we started first. Try the left side over the right hand. And where I get on this, I can just about touch my fingers because it's my left dominant side. Don't worry about it. Really, really good. You know, check, see where you are. We'll have a check later as we continue moving through the shoulders and the neck. Okay, what I'd like you to do is lie in a supine position. Put your block there ready. Just going to demonstrate what this looks like. I want both hands out for now. Have palms facing. Take your left cheek. Okay, place that on the floor. And then take your right hand. Place that on the floor with your left hand still out. Palms flat. The intention is you push and you roll your body onto the side. Okay? So that you won't be in this shoulder blade there. To make it progress a little deeper, you can place your foot behind on the floor. Now the reason why I mention the block is sometimes it's easier to roll over and support your neck like that. And then you don't get that dip in your neck, it stays nice and straight and aligned. So lovely shoulder up. And then roll to the front, and you'll see it in a different way. Hand down, right cheek down, on your block or on the floor. Take your left hand in front of your chest, take an inhale and roll it onto your side. So you'll get it in shoulder movement. Progression, leg behind, sole foot down. If you want to just stay where you are like that, that's absolutely fine. But progression really does open more at the shoulder. Neck nice and comfortable on the block. Don't feel tall. So I'm going to take the block away. Feel it just goes like that. It's nice and straight away. Take an inhale up. Place your head on the floor, forehead on the floor. Lift it up a bit further so that the top of the head on the floor and stretch it out. Clasping your hands behind, using your elbows just to lift, giving your neck a little stretch. So I'm hoping that tonight you'll sleep well if you do this. Okay. Now, all I'm going to ask you to do now, roll your shoulders and come up, and we're going to do some work on a supported warrior as well. So if you have your blocks like this, I'm just going to demonstrate very, very quickly, but I'm doing it slowly. I would like your 2 blocks, one if you think that you can go lower, because at one point, when we're coming out of the pose, we'll be over, but we'll be literally dropping our head, we'll be holding on to the blocks. So the emphasis is more on the neck alignment than it is anywhere else. So 2 blocks is better than 1 for this. So we're doing a side flank, okay? And we're going to do it this side, because you'll be able to see it. The side flank looks like this on the right side. So I want your right foot about a foot away from the 2 blocks. Your left foot, I don't want 90 degrees. I want about 20. You see there? About 20 degrees. Facing forward, you take an inhale up and an exhale over. And when you're over, watch me first before you go into it. When you're over, place your hands on the back of your neck, stretch that. If you don't want to, just keep your hands forward and drop your head. Or if you feel that you need just that little bit of support, bend that front leg. So I'm going to go into the stretch of the head. I'm going to stretch it and lower it to my knees. Hold it for about 6 breaths. Dropping my hands now, I'm going to inhale, okay? And then I'm going to bend the knees and place my hands on the block, drop my head, lift my back foot, toes down, hips aligned, drop my head. So my head's nice and relaxed, and hold. Okay, just keep it holding. Keep your head dropped. Now, drop the back foot, bend the front knee, take out the back foot 90 degrees, okay? And I want you to straighten your legs. So you're 90 degrees now, foot facing. Take a tilt to the right hand side, windmill over, bringing seat to Trikonasana, so ensuring that you're looking up, holding on to either your knee behind, calf, ankle or floor. You can inhale up, exhale, bend the knee into a warrior 2, looking at your hands for now. Then I'd like to place your right hand in the back, bring it through to your hip, your left hand, there you go, so you can feel it. Open the shoulders while you're in the warrior 2 position. Your neck forward, wherever is most comfortable. Mine's comfortable facing the right hand side. Okay. Inhale up, arms out to the side. What I want you to do is put 2 feet forward, nice wide forward fold. Inhale and then lower. When you lower, again, it's all about the neck. If you can, place to make sure the weight is on the balls of your feet, still with your heel on the floor. Place your hands behind your head, And again, gentle support that pushing through your legs, chin to chest, so you can see right what's behind you through your legs. Hold. Okay, sit in that position. Lift up. Bring your legs together. Inhale up. And heart. Okay, and we've got it on the other side. So, right, left foot forward. Okay, foot away from the blocks. 20 degrees. Hips straight. Take an inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Option to remain where you are, or ensure that your front foot is slightly bent. Option for progression, hands onto head, pushing forward to your knee. If your balance is out, just move your leg out slightly. So, that leg out. Really stretching the hamstring, relaxing the head. Bend the front knee, keeping the head down. Hands on the block. Stretch the front knee, lengthen it, lift the back leg. Toes down, hips nice and aligned, and making sure your head is just dropped. Forehead, crown of head straight down to the floor. Now the back to you in a minute as I do the asana, so you'll be able to see it. Bend the back front knee, take the back leg back 45 degrees. Okay, your straight hand, so to the left, windmill over through to asana. Place your hand wherever is most comfortable. You can slightly bend the back front to secure. Okay, take an inhale back up. Exhale, push through to the left hand side. Warrior two, left side. Take the left hand, thread it through so you can right to the right hip and opposite side. Okay, and really open those cheeks now. Repeating what we did before. Go back up, toes forward. Take an inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Now, this is where you can see what I mean. Hands all the way onto the neck, pushing forward, chin, and allowing your business to see right the way through. You can see me. If you need, if you can, place your head to the floor as you want to push through. Hold. Sorry about having to see my backside, but this is a good way to demonstrate what you are needing to do through the legs. When you're ready to come up, you can inhale up, twist to wherever you want, hand to chest. Okay, so you can put all these together later. And we have just one final phase, okay, which we're using the blocks. And I'm going to put them on, I'm going to keep them on this side for you. Because we're going to do the lizard, okay, and we're also going to do some pivoting. Alright, so the lizard is a wide downward dog where you take the same leg like that. So you get the distance between the left leg and the right, between the mat horizontal. Okay? So, between the blocks, take an inhale up and an exhale forward fold. Okay, walk back and lower again between the blocks. Take an inhale up, cobra, and exhale back down. And inhale up to downward dog. Push back through that downward dog through the calves. Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do now is take both your legs wider at the side. So you've got a nice wide downward dog. Okay? Drop your head, chest towards the knees. On the next inhale, I'm going to ask you to take your right foot and place it at the side of your right hand and block. Inhale, go. What you have there is a diagonal. Keep your head dropped. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to take your left hand up behind and just take it, clasp it into the opposite hip. So you can actually touch with your fingers your right thigh and hold. Take your hand back on the block. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to do, it's a really difficult one, is take your right leg, feed it through underneath your left, sideways up, and drop it down like this. So have a go, drop it down. Don't worry. So you've got your hands still on the block, and you're in this position. You're having your foot here. All I want you to do now is take an inhale up, thrust your hip, and open. So you put some pressure on your shoulders. Exhale back down, twist, bring your legs back into downward dog. There's some pressure there down on your shoulders. Take an inhale, left lizard. Okay, just like I showed you before. And breathe in. Nice diagonal thing between. On the next inhale, place your right hand up. On the exhale, twist it over your back to touch your left thigh. Head, and just nice and relaxed then. Now place your hand on the block. We're going to take the left leg, needle thread it through to the side, drop the bottom. So you've got this end. Okay? Take an inhale up, lift, bottom up, placing the pressure on your shoulders here. Place hand on the block, bring it back through, drop your knees, push back into child's pose. And release. Okay? Now, we're just going to finish off with some work on the hips, opening the shoulders, and we're going to do some testers moving forward. So, for this one, I'd just like to put your block sideways up, lift your feet up, and just take the right leg underneath and the left back. Okay? Got that? So I don't want your hips rolling back, I want it to be completely straight. I accept there's going to be a gap here, look. Don't worry, just make sure your hips are nice and straight. And place your blocks up. Make sure your shoulders, so you get a nice back bend, shoulders are up, and nice and tall. Yeah, nice like. Sit and relax more into it. This is a pigeon pose. I'm using these to keep you up, in case if you want to relax further down, you can just release that tension. Now, place the block in front of you, and just sit down into it and block. And follow the block all the way, and allow your hands to just direct the muscles and lengthen. If you think you can lose the block, then roll with it, it's fine. To that position. Now with the pigeon, it's always ideal to stay as long as you can. So at the end of this, if you want to just do this routine again, I would suggest you stay in this for a minute or so. It's quite good. Inhale up, taking both your blocks. We use the blocks, just some support, so lift up the floor. We go back and take it the other way. As you can see, look, there is a gap there. The hips are straight and the legs push back. You can say. So with the pigeon pose, first you get that strength, and you go through and you sit into it and you feel a little bit of discomfort, and then after a bit, your Golgi tender organs just relax into it, because it's just a relaxing pose. The muscles just give way to lengthening, but slowly. Okay, release, block or no block, head, using your neck, stretch it, and then stay as long as you possibly can later on. I don't want you to be watching a video of me for a minute long, just staying this pose. Just relaxing into it. I'm ready to come up. Okay. Take a seat on the block, just like we started. See how you feel with your shoulders. Open the shoulders, place them behind. Lift up. Hat up. Into the front. And again. Neck. To the front. One more time. Just going to stretch the neck, left. Okay. Left hand on the floor, right hand over. Just give it a little pull. It's lengthened already. Just checking the sides. Peace. And then again, the other side. Nice and gently when you release. You can use your hand to just create more of tension. Let's give yourself a little test. Right hand to left. Have you gone that little bit further? If not, don't worry. Practice this 2-3 times a week. You will really open those shoulders. Really change your posture. You really feel like you're in, your posture's right, your neck's right. And actually when your neck and shoulders feel good, you sleep better. So a couple of times a week, half an hour on this, 2 or 3 times, I actually think that you'll feel better in relation to your neck and shoulders. So namaste, that was a quick 37 minutes into neck and shoulders. And if it'd be worth, to be fair, actually just going through it again once you've heard what I had to say, so that you can listen to me teaching you through it instead of having to look. That's the best bet. Okay, thank you so much and good night.